So we can start. Okay, we can start. You're welcome, Rachel. You're welcome. Rachel, you're welcome.
Thank you.
So in a few minutes we are going to start this class, okay?
All right, ma.
Stella, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Hello, good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear
If you
you.
can
I
hear
can hear
me,
you.
indicate you can use the chat or react to this.
Okay, as Instructor Azonta, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay. Thank you, Rachel. Stella, you can hear me, right?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right. Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, we can see your screen. Okay, I can see it.
Okay. So my name is Azomta Chanakwana, and I'm going to be. I'm a data analyst, and I'm going to be your facilitator for this Excel training. We also have with us here Mr. Okori Moses Chukwu DK. Is the facilitator of CM Tech community. So I'm his co-facilitator, and he also takes other classes on SQL, Python. They're all revolving around data analysis, but this particular class is for Excel for data analysis. And I'm going to be a facilitator for this class, and I hope to get along with each and every one of you. So for this class, we are just going to be talking about our curriculum. Please hold on. For this class, we're just going to be talking about the curriculum. Or you guys can introduce yourself. I don't know. Maybe you people are still trying to know how to navigate the platform. But you can also introduce yourself before we start properly. Can you unmute yourself and introduce yourself, please?
Hi everyone, I'm Rachel Abukarim by name.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hello.
Rachel.
Yeah.
So the next person should introduce herself. Uh, Akezi, Akezi, please introduce yourself.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear you. Akezi, please introduce yourself for us.
All right. Seems like you guys cannot navigate through it. I'll just start like that because we are 2 minutes into the class already. And today we'll just be talking about the curriculum, what you are going to be learning in the following week. So, okay, for the first week, we're going to talk about Excel fundamentals, the introduction to Excel interface. You learn about different Excel interface, the cells, the worksheets, the workbook. Then we're going to learn basic formulas and functions like sum, average, count, and all of that. We're going to learn how to format data and edit data and how to input your data in your Excel worksheets. That's for week 1. And then for week 2, if you can hear me, please indicate. So now I'm not talking to myself. Okay. Then for week 2, we are going to learn about data management, data validation, and formatting, and how to filter and sort your data. If your data is messy, how you can clean it, how you can set it right. We're also going to learn about how to use pivot tables to manage your data. And for week 3, we'll be learning different formulas and functions. We'll be learning formulas like and functions like if, and, or, not. We'll be learning how to use index and match function and how to use index match together. We'll be learning array formulas, introduction to array formulas. And then for our week 4, we'll learn how to visualize data. After you have learned how to validate your data, clean your data, you learn how to visualize, how to create charts and graphs, and how to arrange them properly so that they will look presentable to whoever you are presenting it to. We learn how to customize our charts using conditional formatting. We learn how to use slicers and all that. Then for week 5, we're going to learn advanced Excel topics using macros and VBA. We're going to learn how to use that. We're going to learn how to use our Power Query and advanced pivot table techniques. Then finally, in our week 6, we'll have our final project and how to apply Excel skills to real world projects. We'll get a raw data, and using that raw data, you are going to clean the raw data, make sure you validate the data, you learn how to use Power Query, you visualize. All the in short is all the things that you've been taught throughout the weeks. You now practicalize it, and then you submit your project, and that's what we are going to be doing for this 6 week. And I hope we get as much as we want from this. And if we are consistent and open to learning, I'm sure after this 6 week we'll be very good at using Excel to analyze data. Okay.
Okay, Instructor Azanta.
So for today, we're just going to be talking about Excel interface, different Excel interface. Please, if you can hear me, indicate, react, send a thumbs up in the chat. Thank you, Rachel. Who else? Send a thumbs up in the chat if you can hear me.
Okay, Instructor Azanta. Azanta. Okay, I guess you're having network
Do you want to
issues.
say something?
Yes, I wanted to say something. So I want them to introduce themselves. I want to know the student, the candidate. Okay, please, starting from Akeze, please, can you introduce yourself for us? Hello.
Okay.
Okay.
Please, let's
Uh,
introduce ourselves.
okay, I guess it's
I don't know,
mute.
maybe you guys are finding it difficult. If you want to introduce yourself, you have to unmute yourself. The unmute button is there. And then, Rachel, you're already raising your hand though. I don't know, maybe you want to introduce yourself.
Good evening, everyone, once again. My name is Rachel Abu Karim.
Okay, thank you, Rachel. So where are you chatting from?
Okay, I'm talking from Badagry, Lagos.
Okay, thank you, thank you. So we have Rachel. We have recognized Rachel. So the next person, Stella, can you introduce yourself for us?
Okay, I'm Stella Origo. From Mugeli.
Okay, thank you, Stella, for introducing yourself. So, Adulai Saba, please introduce yourself.
Okay, good evening all. I am Abdullah Shaba by name from Ibadan currently, Oyo State, Nigeria. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Adulai. We just recognize Rachel, Stella, Adulai. So, Jacob,
Good evening, everyone. My name is Jacob Stewart. My present location is Mowe, Ogun State.
okay, thank you, Jacob. Thank you. So we have okay. Now, Chiamaka, Juliet, please introduce yourself for us.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Chamaka Juret Aputa.
Okay,
I'm
thank
from
you.
Enugu State. That is where I'm
Okay,
staying.
okay, thank you. We need your active participant. Okay.
Thank you.
So, Akeze, I don't know if you can hear us or you can speak now.
Good evening. Good evening. So my
So,
network
okay,
is very bad and I'm using browser. My name is
okay,
Eyodo Akaize and I'm joining from Lagos.
okay.
Ipaja
Thank
to be precise.
Okay, thank you for introducing yourself. So we have just recognized eight persons here, and instructor Azomta will be your facilitator, which it will take you down to Excel for data analyst. Okay, instructor Azomta, you can take over.
Okay, guys, sorry. I just realized that you guys have been talking. I was the one not hearing you people. I really apologize for that. You can all hear me, right? All right. All right. Okay. So for today, we are only going to be talking about Excel interface. Chamaka, do you want to say something?
No, no, sorry.
All right. Today, we are just going to be going through the Excel interface, and I shared a CSV file in the group chat. So if you've not downloaded it, you can download it and open it in your Excel so that we can use that to practice together. You can go to the chat now. You are going to see it there. So I'm going to be sharing my screen now. All right. So this is our Excel file which I've opened already, and this is what we're going to be using today. So keep in mind that there are some kind of stuff in my Excel that you might not see in your own, depending on the version you're using. I'm using 2019, by the way. So because over the years they've been updating and making it better. So it depends on the one you are using, but we'll find a way to work around whichever version you're currently using. So let's start. So this is our Excel window. This is our Excel window, and over here, where my cursor is, this is the title bar, which shows you the file name and the program, that's Excel, that we're using. So this is the file name, student performance, and over here we have our quick access toolbar, where we have our save, undo, redo. Then this is for sorting. This is for new, when you want to open a new Excel file. Also, we can edit our quick access toolbar. We can add whatever we want. If I want to remove this new now, I can just click on this. See, the new is gone. If I want to add the new back, I can click on it and I'll add it back. So whatever you want in your quick access toolbar is up to you. You can add whatever you want. You can remove whatever you want. Is up to you. And then after our quick access toolbar, we have our ribbon, and the ribbon has various kind of tabs and commands. We have the file tabs that takes you over here. Can you hear me? Don't know, someone sent a sticker. Okay. Thank you for confirming. So we have our file tab, we have the home tab. The home tab, we have paste, we have different commands, we have bold, italic, underline. We have our insert tab. Under our insert tab, we have our tables, illustration, adding, our charts, various kind of charts that we can use during our visualizations. We have our text. Then we have the draw tab. We have the page layouts, the formula tab, where you can get your different formulas from. We have the data tab, the review tab, the view tab, the help, and so on. So let's go back to the home tab, which most of the time we are going to be using. And then after that, we have our workbook. The workbook is, let's just say workbook comprises of individual sheets, like different sheets in one book. Like this student performance now is a particular sheet. If we want to create a new sheet, we'll click on this add button and we're on another sheet. So sheets is on its own, worksheets is under the workbook. So we can have various number of worksheets, different worksheets in a workbook. So for this particular class, we are using the student performance worksheets, and we can also rename our worksheet. Can rename it Excel cohorts 2. We can name it whatever we want. So for this, we are using our student performance, and then each of this worksheet is made of rows and columns. So these are rows are represented with number 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. And then our columns are represented with alphabets. We have A, B, C, D. Even when you get to Z, you see A, Z, and so on. After that, we have our cell. This particular place where that is highlighted is our cell, and it's not just our cell, is our active cell. Whenever you see the border, this green border around it, you know that is your active cell. And your active cell is the cell that you're currently working in. Is the cell that when you click on it, you can use it, you can edit. So when we click on this now, like for instance, now we can edit this and write whatever we want in this our active cell. So you need to click on your active cell for you to be, you cannot just come here and say, oh, you want to edit this one, but you are not clicking on it. So you have to click on your active cell for you to be able to edit it. Then we have our formula bar, and this our formula bar shows us what is inside our active cell. It can display, our formula bar can display text, it can display numbers, it can display formulas. If you want to edit your active cell, you can either use that active cell or you can come to your formula bar. You see, for instance, now it's not highlighted here, like you can't see the cursor behind it, but you can come here and edit it and change it to whatever you want in your formula bar. So our formula bar shows us what is in that active cell we just highlighted. That's what our formula bar does for us. It's like a magnifying glass for our cell. And we have the status bar. The status bar is over here, is at the bottom over here. Okay, I think I need to. It shows us various info, shows us stuff like average, sum, count. These are status bar, by the way. It's over here. Okay, let me, for instance, now you want to know we want to know the average of these numbers. Can you see it? Can we see it over here? If you can see it, let's indicate, please. In our status bar, can we see it? Okay. In this our status bar, we can see the average of these numbers I just highlighted. You can see the average, you can see the count is 13. 13 numbers are highlighted. You can see the sum. So our status bar just helps us, apart from using functions, it just like kind of like summarizes that info for us. It shows the info of the sum, average, count without you like using a function or a formula to do it. So we also have our page view over here. Sorry. This is normal, these different page layouts that we can use. Sorry. So we just use the normal one, and then the zoom slider to zoom in and zoom out over here. Then I've already talked about the Sheets tab before. You have the Sheets tab, you can just click on here to go to student performance, click on here to go to Excel cohort 2, click on here to go to sheet 2, depending on the sheet that you want to use that particular moment. Then we have the scroll bar. I think we already know what this is. You use it to scroll up and down. So basically that's just our Excel interface. That's just what it is. And yeah, I don't know if you have any question or there's something that is unclear to you, something you want to know about. If you do, you can just raise up your hands. Let's talk about it. All right, since no one is saying anything, I guess you all already understand. We can hear, right? We're hearing, you guys are hearing me, right? Okay. Rachel, you want to say something? Rachel, do you want to say something? Okay, since nobody's asking me any question, I would just like to ask some question. From what I just said, what's the difference between a workbook and a worksheet? Anybody can answer. Okay, I'm sorry if I don't. Abdullahi. All right.
Yes, I think the difference between a workbook and a worksheet. A workbook comprises of different worksheets, while a worksheet is just a particular sheet in a workbook. Could be referred to as particular, it could be a particular sheet in a workbook,
Yes, that
while the workbook
comprises
is
of
modeled.
rows and columns, right?
Yes.
Thank you very much. You're correct.
Okay. Thank you.
So, okay, I didn't tell you guys about one more thing because I wanted to ask a question. I just realized I didn't tell you. So over here, these are name box and is also our cell address. Okay, for instance, now we are in column. How Excel names this particular active cell. If you want to know the cell you are currently in, how Excel names it is it takes the column alphabet and then the row number. So this particular active cell we are on is G4, and this name box allows you to know the current cell that you are on. So if you want to know the cell you are on, maybe you just scroll down, or maybe you're looking for a particular cell, you just look at the column the column alphabet and then the row number it's on, and then you see F10. But name box allows you to trace it easily. So that's just it. Okay, my next question is who can tell me the current address of the cell of my active cell? What's the current address of my active cell? All right, Jacob. Jacob, I'm waiting for you.
F27, F27.
All right, thank you. F27, that's correct. All right. Then the next question is, where do we find ribbon? Or just give me maybe like one or two tabs that we can find in our ribbon. I'm waiting. Abdullahi.
Okay. I think we can find home tab, insert tab, draw tab, and the rest.
Okay. Thank you. Someone else should answer now. Or where can we find our charts in our which tab can we find the charts for visualization in our ribbon? In our ribbon, anybody can try. There is a particular tab in our ribbon where we can find the charts, we can use for visualization. All right. I think I mentioned it, but maybe you might not have picked it because. All right, Stella, please answer. Stella, can you hear me? All right, Stella insert. Oh, seems like you were talking, but your network is bad. That's very correct. Thank you. And then, what does our formula bar do? Who can give me one thing our formula bar does? I mentioned that there are three things that our formula bar can do that I mentioned. So if you can just give me one, another person can give me another one. By the way, this is our formula bar, in case you forgot. This is our formula bar. So if you can give me like three functions of our formula bar. Okay, two people. Let me see. Abdullahi. Please, is it only Abdullahi and Stella? Someone else. Rachel, do you want to say something? Your hands is up. All right, Stella, you want to say something, right? Okay, Rachel wants to talk now. Oh, she took her hand down. Stella, do you want to say something? Abdullahi.
Okay. I think the formula bar can be used to view the content of a cell.
Yes, thank you.
It can also be used to edit the content of a particular cell.
Very correct.
That's the two things I can mention.
The third thing is basically the same thing. Can be used to display text, numbers, or formula. Okay, Stella, seems like your network is also disturbing again. All right, thank you, Abdullahi. Thank you, Stella. Thank you very much. Which of these bar shows you the average, the sum, the count when you highlight a range of cells? Which of these bar on the interface that we just talked about can show you that? Please indicate if you know. Status bar. Thank you very much, status bar. All right, I'm really glad that you guys listened. Thank you very much. So we just touched our Excel interface for today, and in our next class we'll be discussing basic formulas and function, the sum, the average, the count, and how to format data and edit data. So for today, we just got familiar with our Excel interface so that we'll know how to navigate it easily. You understand? So I hope
Okay.
we are
Okay.
satisfied. All right, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, Instructor Azonta. Thank you for this great class. So I would like to hear from them. I would like to hear from each and every one of us present. So today's class, how was today's class? And did you feel that today's class will meet your demand in this course you decide to take? Starting from, let's say, Adulai Shaba, please, can you speak? Hello, Shaba.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, I can
Hello?
hear you. Yes,
Okay,
okay.
thank you. Yes, I really enjoying the class as it is at least learner centered, and she's taking it gradually, one at a time. So there is no rush. I think I will be glad to stay or to have the whole of the class from today until the end. Thank you.
It's fine. Thank you. So, Jacob, hello, Jacob.
Yeah, the class was interesting, and it was, I think, the what's it called? The teacher uh, took it step by step, and she did not rush it, so it was explanatory enough for anybody to understand. So, and the explanation were clear and concise.
Okay, good. Thank you. So, Rachel,
Yes, ma. So, yeah, to me, the class is very interactive, and our instructor did well because she's taking the class like gradually with us, and it's very understandable. So, and I like the fact that we are allowed to like answer questions so that those that we're not even like paying attention will be able to pick one or two. So I
okay,
feel like I'm
thank
going to
you.
enjoy the class more. Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you. So, Stella, okay, Stella,
Okay, I really want to appreciate her. She did a very great job. She got all our attention. I was a bit busy, but she was always drawing my attention to to focus on what was going on here. So I really appreciate that, and I'm sure with her going on like this, I'm really going to have a nice time and pay attention to everything going on here. Thank you.
okay, thank you. So, uh, what's next? Who is next? Okay, Akeze.
Okay. This class was very, very beginner friendly. I want to also appreciate the instructor. She was very patient and she broke down the basics of Excel. And I know that this foundation is going to really help us later as we progress in the course. So it was really nice. It's a
Okay,
nice.
okay, okay, good and fine, good and fine. So, I want you guys to know that whenever you are coming to class, try to join in a quiet environment. So I decided to like allow you guys to access this class. I saw that some of you are busy with one or two. So for you to have more knowledge or concentration, so you have to stay on a quiet environment so that you can pay attention. You can just schedule your time for this class. So our classes is just Thursdays and Wednesdays only. Thursdays and Wednesdays only. So today was just introduction of members and introduction of the curriculum. That's why we started on Monday. So from Thursday and Monday henceforth, our class commenced. So thank you for accessing this free demo class. For accessing this free demo class. So as time goes on, as we proceed, we will learn more on Excel. Thank you. So Instructor Azanta, thank you for today, and we wish
Thank
to
you
see
very
you
much.
on the next class. So do have a nice day, everyone.